I'm Melissa, I'm 28 years old.
I'm Dylan, I'm 30 years old.
We both work for Stewart Title and Trust of Tucson. And we bought our first house in March of 2013. It wasn't really something that we were planning on doing at the time. When we started thinking about buying a house, we were both at jobs where we were getting paid hourly, not making a lot of money, so we had been renting out of necessity. And it wasn't really until a friend of ours, his name is Mike Dalton, and he works here at Stewart Title, and he kind of was the one that gave us the idea. He said, you know, you guys could probably buy a house for the same and pay the same amount monthly as you're paying for your rent. You just have to put down payment. That's really what kind of sparked us. We were thinking about it, and it turned out he was right. It was quite affordable. There were a lot of things that we didn't know about it.
So one of the first things we did is just went online to the Tucson Association of Realtors Multiple Listing Service website and started looking at houses in areas we thought we might want to live. With criteria, we thought we might want a certain amount of bedrooms or a certain amount of square feet, carport, whatever. It's a really easy to use website.
It really wasn't until after we found the house that we liked that we realized that we had missed an important step, which was we needed to speak with a lender. So our friend Mike Dalton, he put us in touch with George Seeley. He works for Priority. He was our lending officer. So we called him and he kind of gave us an idea of what we could shop for. And at that point, we filled out the paperwork, met with him, and we were able to pre-qualify and then pre-approve for the home that we wanted. So after we had met with George and we got our pre-approval, we were talking about the next step for what we needed to do. And he asked us who our realtor was, who our agent was. And we didn't have one yet. We were kind of toying with the idea that we might be able to do it on our own. Dylan had been working for Stewart, and we felt like we knew a little bit about how to do these things. And George, he really recommended hiring a realtor, and really the thing that made us figure why not is one thing we didn't know is that as the buyer, you don't pay your realtor, it's actually coming from the seller. So he's told us, why not use a realtor? It's free for you. And we were really glad that we did. Our realtor, her name was Christina Duffy. She was great. She was always really, really helpful, never seemed annoyed that we were calling her all the time with questions, happy to answer anything we had come up.
And there were plenty of questions that came up.
Yeah.
We didn't plan on addressing.
It ended up being a lot more complicated than we thought it would be, but with Christina's help, it was really quite easy. She did everything for us.
So once we got the ball rolling by finding a lender, he recommended an agent for us to work with. And that agent recommended an escrow officer for us to work with. So the whole process became very easy because those three professionals that were working for us on our team did all the work. They walked us through the process. We had to make a few decisions here and there, nothing too difficult. In a matter of 2 to 3 months, we went from renting an apartment to owning a home.
It's definitely doable. You can do it too.